Hey guys, GameShine here. So this is the OnePlus One. One of the most talked about smartphones of 2014 made by the startup company OnePlus. This phone became popular because of its great price and surprising choice of firmware. This puppy ran CyanogenOS 11 from the beginning. Everything went smooth and the phone got updates frequently, until mid-2015 where OnePlus announced they would be parting ways with Cyanogen Incorporated and thus ceased the development of CyanogenOS. This clash resulted in OnePlus building their own custom ROM from scratch, which was called OxygenOS. And this ROM was okay, but it lacked a lot of features. YouTube user MKBHD did a review of OxygenOS 1.0 on his channel, so if you want you can click that button on the top right corner of the screen to watch that video. So now we're a couple of months into OxygenOS and the OnePlus 2 came and got updates of OxygenOS, the OnePlus X came and got updates of OxygenOS, but no sign of the OnePlus One's OxygenOS? What? Well, apparently OnePlus was working on an update for our device and here it finally is. This is OxygenOS 2.1.4 for the OnePlus One. When you unlock the phone, right off the bat you notice the changes. The launcher has been updated to resemble the one of the OnePlus X and the OnePlus 2. When you swipe to the right, you are greeted with a new feature called Shelf. This gives you an overview of your most recent apps and contacts. Nothing too special, but something that may come in handy for certain people. The launcher still features the swipe to the sides type of app drawer, which may be a good or a bad thing, depends on what you prefer. It's still Android, so you can use whatever launcher you like if this doesn't suit you. App permissions are also included in this version, so even without Android 6.0, you can still allow what specific apps can and can't do. Also, you might have noticed that my system UI is dark. This is one of the new features of OxygenOS that was implemented in version 2. If you go to Settings, you'll find a new tab called Customization, and underneath that you'll find the option to turn on dark mode, which will give the system an overall dark theme. Besides the dark theme, you can also change the accents of the OS to something that suits you. I went ahead and applied the dark theme with some flamingo red accents to match the D-brand skin I'm rocking on this phone. The functions from version 1 are still there, so you can still change the quick toggles and set up the gestures such as tap to wake and music controls. Overall, the ROM feels a bit smoother than version 1, which makes it a little bit more close to stock Android on the Nexus line of devices. And with the included customization options of OxygenOS, I'd say that this sure is a pleasant experience. So there are two major differences compared to the OxygenOS on the other OnePlus devices. First off, no raw camera support for third-party apps. Yeah, this is a big bummer and I know how you guys feel about this, but OnePlus decided not to include this with this update. And that means that we won't have any raw camera support for any of our third-party apps. To me this isn't such a huge deal, but if you're one of these persons who wants to take raw captures with his phone, this ROM won't work for you. The second thing is that the max audio equalizer we all come to love in the OnePlus One's CyanogenOS and OxygenOS 1.0 isn't included in this ROM either. This is not a huge deal if you're a rooted user like I am, because you can flash Viber for Android or DSP Manager manually. Overall, this ROM is very solid for what I've seen so far. Now having said that, I'm still a bit curious to see if and how this ROM will receive updates, given the fact that OnePlus hasn't been that consistent with updates for this device, but we'll see how it goes. I'll post the links to the thread from the OnePlus forums in the description down below, so you can try it for yourself and see whether you like it or not. So anyway guys, that's been it. Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, don't forget to leave a like. This is GameShine and I'll catch you guys in the next one.